bombs touch our style. Gossip sharper than a barbershop blade. Box of secrets stacked century made. All up in the business, airing the scroll. Confessions poured fast, out of control. Sip and talk sessions, yeah we unfold. Spilling deep piping as the stories get told. Drama brewed strong, ain't decaf nah. Twisted tales hotter than grandma's spa. Join Ms. Londa bold with the caps. Tongues doing hate cardio, no nap. All up in the...
Hey guys, we're back and we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to be talking about Baddie USA. We're going to be doing reviews on that show. I got breaking news earlier today that Jaidyn Alexes had a hit and run under the influence with her children in the car. And then we're going to talk about how the criplets, so-called, thought they got at Chrisean, but it was an epic fail. So what's good?
What is poppin', honey? I have a lot of conversation because the episodes that I did get to watch and plus what I caught up on the reunion, girl, these people are out of control.
Yes.
It's a few. I want to address a lot. I have a lot to say.
Okay, so you want to start with Baddie's USA first?
Please. Because, baby, I did not know.
Which episode? So you want to start with all the episodes or the last?
We can start with all of them due to the fact that I did watch the beginning. I couldn't get to the last one in time.
You didn't get to the last one?
Girl, no. It got too close to airing time when I was going to finish up.
Okay. All right. So the first episode, if I'm not mistaken, I forgot how the first episode, because I'm like 3 in already.
The first episode, all of the girls got together or whatever. Natalie wanted to have like a little cool lunch meeting, but it didn't go as planned, unfortunately. And I remember things just going left immediately. Because, Tanisha is there. Ain't that her name, Tanisha?
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Alicia.
So,
yep.
Let me go into these notes real quick. Okay. So, this girl, not Smiley, Sarah. Is it Sarah?
Yeah, the blonde.
I do not like how they started all this line about Brie getting jumped.
Yeah. I did not see her get jumped. I think wasn't it just only her and Lo and that fought?
So first of all, I don't know if I got the name mixed up, but she went backstage and they started having a conversation or whatever, because the girl from what's that, season 7 of Bad Girls Club?
Is that Janelle or 7? Which one? Or Jayla?
Okay, so Sarah is the girl who had the conversation. Bree is the one who got who fought or whatever, right? So Sarah was having a conversation with Bree or Lo or whatever the hell they call her, and they were having a conversation. I just see her co-signing and agreeing with Bree, like, "Oh, you were just having a civilized conversation, and you got jumped." That is not how that happened. Natalie told all y'all to just listen to what she had going on and to sit down and be cool. The minute you got in there, you started addressing people and doing the most. After the girls had stated, we was all cool before we got in here, so where the energy come from?
Her then and persuasion.
Yes. So, she like, yeah, they just dumped you. Girl, that is not what happened. You ran up on her friend, security had her friend, and you got pulled, your hair got pulled by, I don't know who that dark chocolate girl is. I don't really see too much of her.
Dark chocolate girl. It had to either be Janelle. Oh, no. It was Kat.
Yes, Kat pulled her wig off because you kept trying to run up. It's just like, girl, nobody jumped you. What she tried to do was pull you back, and you kept doing the most. Like trying to get past security to swing on her again, even though she wasn't even at an advantage to fight. You ain't let her come in the middle of the floor. You had her ducked off in the corner where security was holding her back. She came out her heels and everything, and they still didn't give her a chance to go out there and swing. Right. But then when she took that boot off and she was going to clock you with it, you wanted to back up.
Yeah. I mean, Bree didn't have to come in with that energy. And I understand you feel like you started something, and I mean, but yeah, you did start the little thing, shotty batty shot o'clock. But if it was that big of a deal to you, why didn't you copyright it or trademark it or what have you, and like do
Exactly.
something with it? Now that Natalie has done something with it, now you want to come and feel like, oh,
He
you.
tried to swing on Natalie too when they was up there.
And I think that's why Natalie left, though. Well,
No, she didn't
no,
leave
she
because of
didn't
that.
leave until
She left
Tanisha.
because Tanisha came in there. And see, that's the thing I want to also talk about. Natalie, Natalie did the most, and I'm gonna have to call her out for a few seconds. I don't like the way she reacted at the reunion, and I don't like how she acted on the first episode. You clocked Diamond the body with that microphone and got your little ones in, and you stood behind stage behind your security, and you left to make it seem like you was doing something by pissing her off because she couldn't get her one-on-one back. No, it's because if it was a heads-up fight, the fight would have went totally different. I'm not
Hmm.
saying she would have lost, but it would have been an actual. We would have been, that would have been our moment to see who really had it between Natalie and Diamond the body, but you left. And now you're doing the same thing again. You sat and you told producers and you had your screen time and you said you seen Tanisha walk in, you just got up and left. And you tried to make it seem, oh, because Tanisha, she the spotlight this, and Tanisha wasn't seeking no attention. She came in there, greeted them girls, and and sat down. You left.
Yeah, I think it was the fact that they all jumped up to greet Tanisha. That's what I think.
And wasn't nobody listening to her. That's exactly what it is. You don't have control, girl.
Yeah, and did you see that Lemmy? Did you see in a video that Lemmy was basically saying, telling all of them that he's looking for somebody new to, I guess, come in and be CEO or whatever
Yeah,
the
and
show?
then that, yeah. Well, I didn't see the video per se, but it has been floating around on my social media, and that's bringing me all the way back to the reunion. What Natalie told her. I mean, who was that? Roly told her because they had a conversation about what was going on and why Natalie acted the way she acted when Roly came upstairs to the hotel room. Because remember, she invited Roly upstairs, and when Roly got there, Natalie just went off on her, and the excuse was, "Oh, well, it was so much going on, and da 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 da." Girl, the season just started, and you have already used that same excuse twice. So they having a conversation, but Roly called her out. She like, "Yeah, girl, because let's talk about it. There was once upon a time in a dry season where I actually did have to do your job," and she skipped all over that. You ain't want to hit on that,
Mm-mm.
and we
But
just
I'm gonna
talked
say
about
this:
this. Yeah.
if he does bring in, I feel like if he does bring in somebody to be CEO, I think it's only right due to the fact that how all of this started and how it was supposed to go, that he does at least consider Tanisha.
I can see that.
The only thing that I think would not allow him is because I don't know what numbers that she's asking for, but it seems like to me Tanisha wants some big money. So I don't know if
I
it's like
mean,
asking too much. I don't know, but if she's coming in as a CEO, it should fit. I mean, it should be nice.
she does have a piece of greed in her spirit because if you pay attention to her screen time
Hmm.
when she did her introduction, she was like, "Yeah, the queen in the place where she should have been in the first place." What does that mean?
So
You
that's what I'm
get
trying
that?
to tell you.
Yeah.
So when this idea was bought to Zeus, it was Natalie and Tanisha and some of the other girls from BGC, but
Mm-hmm.
she played them all. She
Mm.
she played them all, and they all got kicked to the curve. This wasn't just Natalie's idea on her own. Why she did that, I don't know. But that's what Tanisha, when she be going live and she be talking and she brings it up, that's what she be talking about.
It's a waste of airtime. Natalie wasted their airtime because whatever is going on, conversations could have been had when she had that meeting on top of the rooftop. You trying to dict? So that's what that moment was for. You brought all of the girls up there because you wanted to say something to them. You wanted to get them a little one too. But I also think production has something to do with what's going on, because if you pay attention to when Natalie walked off screen, she pointed towards somebody who was on the production team, and she was like, "I told you," or basically in words of you didn't listen to me, or basically she wanted it to go a certain way. But it's just like at this point, Natalie, you need to air yourself out and put everything down on the table, because it seemed like it's a few people who got an issue with you.
Yeah. And see, you didn't get to watch last night's episode. So that meeting with all of them on the rooftop, it was supposed to be a meetup with all of the I guess whatever season they was all on together, a BGC, and she was supposed to have gave them a gift, which was she gave out BGC necklaces last night. And I don't know. Okay, now the energy with her and Tanisha, it was a different energy last night, because when they all met up to do rehearsal, because Baddie USA is touring, and instead of them performing in the little clubs or whatever, they're performing in arenas and stuff now. So she says that a couple of the girls from BGC was that she requested that they stay on this season of Baddie USA. But then she turns and says that she wanted Tanisha to be the MC. So I guess Tanisha's going to be traveling with them throughout the season, but she's going to be the MC to introducing, all the baddies. But it was like, what happened to the energy when she walked in? Unless they talked about something? Well, no, because when Tanisha was walking in, she was like, "I'm walking in here. I don't know how it's going to be." Or it's just weird.
It's not only, so it's a miscommunication in no confirmed plans, because for Natalie to be hollering at somebody, behind the scenes talking about, "Oh, you don't listen to this, that, and the third," she had some shit going on the side, and it ended up blowing up in her face trying to control everything.
Must up, but it couldn't have been a shock that Tanisha was coming, because Tanisha was going live on Instagram. First, she put out there she needed a hairstylist, she needed a stylist. She was on live debating whether or not she wanted to go. The number she was asking for wasn't right, and she was just talking to her live and just trying to make up her mind whether or not. The last one I was watching her, she wasn't going. So when I did see her pop up, I was like, "Oh, she decided to go."
Man, it's it's a mess, and I hope as I continue to watch, I see a bit more of organization, because
No.
if we really want to talking about what's the issue, let's move on to the next episode and get into what happened at this place they were in, where all the fights broke out. The one that Tommy pulled up too late, and when they walked in, who else pulled up late? Scotty pulled up late and didn't know what was going on. So I got a few notes about Smiley versus Biggie.
Are you talking about the restaurant?
Oh yeah, that was a restaurant they tore up?
It was it's always, they're about to meet to have dinner, but they never goddamn sit down and eat. All they do is end up fighting. They never have any commentary where they're sitting, and you know what I'm saying?
I couldn't even tell it was a restaurant because of what was going on. Then, not to mention, when Brody started going off, it was all of this, walk back on set, walk back on set. I don't know if they had a specific place or what had happened, but I'm just happy to see that she is finally getting active.
Who, Rolly?
Yeah, because at first, I told you when we first started talking about this.
That's why I wish you would have watched the last episode.
I looked at the clock, girl. I said, "Oh, I got to get on here."
I ain't even finna spoil it for you. I'm gonna let you see. Your mama just said it, but I ain't gonna speak on it. I'm gonna let you watch for yourself.
Man, Daisy, is that her name?
Yeah, Daisy.
Her name was Smiley.
Daisy Dukes.
Man, it was so much happening. She ended up going to the hospital.
That was Smiley. That was Smiley.
That was Smiley. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fight between her and Smiley. What did Smiley go on the internet and say about her dead husband?
I don't know what she said about her dead husband, but Smiley does do a lot on the internet. She goes, because she be messing with the black market. So she be getting people's addresses, phone numbers. She be taking people's IGs, all types of stuff. I don't know what she said about Biggie's husband,
Oh, his
but
baby, bro.
everybody knows that's like a soft spot for Biggie. He just recently
Oh,
passed.
it's Biggie. Not I keep getting fat bitches. I can't. I keep getting them mixed up. But yeah, that's who it was. And she wasn't playing about that. She really needed that. But the part that took me out is when Smiley collapsed and fell out on. I said, "Oh Lord, why they put the
Yeah,
camera in the girl face?" And she was towed up.
this is
She
the
even
second
said that
time she done been on there and had to go to the hospital.
but she made it seem like it was from fighting Biggie. But from one, okay, y'all threw some licks, but Biggie did not beat on you that bad for you to be over there collapsing like that. And my thing is, girl, how are you even allowed to film with them and you have a history of seizures?
Because Zeus don't care, and they make them sign those medical release papers or whatever, like basically that they're not responsible for anything. Who was that was just on live talking about that, or in an interview? They said that Rolly, she was doing an interview with somebody, and she
The
clearly
Jason Lee
said,
one?
was it? Yup. When she said that they don't
Yeah.
cover any medical or anything.
Uh-huh.
So anything that happens to them on set is pretty much on them. And that's crazy because you can get a short insurance to be on set. It's like $25. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Child, boo. And let's also talk about that because apparently there's a part of the interview that I missed out on. There was a scene that they cut to where everybody was holding up because it's a couple of scenes that I need to get off my chest about. And I also have some critiques about production regarding Chrisean and
Tasiki.
Tasiki. Yes. So let's start with commentary that Broly made about Tanisha on Jason Lee because she apologized to Tanisha, but what did she say about Tanisha?
I don't remember what she said, but I do know there was some shady things that was said, and then I guess I don't know. Honestly, I can't remember.
That there was an issue, and I'm gonna have to dig into that. Tasiki, baby, Tasika was just there for all of the problems. I'm not gonna hold you. She was there for all of the problems because Krishan tried to keep her cool, but Tasiki really wanted that with Cold Killer.
Cold Killer.
Yeah.
Wait, Tasiki wanted it with Cold Killer, or you mean
It
Summer?
was Cold Killer and it was two girls that she was going to get ready and fight, but I know for sure one of them was Summer. She wanted Summer real bad because she kept trying to push Krishan out of. Then she swung on Summer, but Summer did not want it at all. Summer told her like, "Girl,
She kept
I'm gonna
saying,
fight you."
leave me alone. I don't want to fight
Yes,
you. Leave me alone."
yes,
But the thing is, she kept saying, "You ain't no bully. You ain't no." She kept talking though. But
but
I
didn't
mean,
want to
I'm
run a
gonna give it
fade.
to her. But see, you gotta pay attention too. You gotta catch them lives when they be going live too. Summer went live because everybody trying to understand. Everybody looking at it like Summer's just mad that that Big Lex and Dolly did not help her, and the reason why is because it was they was supposed to. Peep what she said when she said, let me basically when Summer and Tasiki fought, Lemmy had a meeting with Summer, Big Lex, and Dolly. And in so many words, she said, I'm not gonna say exactly what he said, but if you what's understood don't need to be explained. He was telling them that he was gonna let them go because they didn't do what they were supposed to do.
Hmm.
And they were supposed to basically he wanted them. So what I'm looking at it is like he wanted the big three to go up against Tasiki, which would have meant that Krishan and Marsh would have had to step in. That's what his plan was, but it didn't turn out like that because Tasiki's mind is on something else. Tasiki's mind is trying to make Krishan publicly take back what she said.
And see, that's what I had confusion about because when she was addressing Summer about the whole situation, she had told Summer, like, bitch, you a real goofy if you honestly think I'm standing up here next to my sister and we ain't had no type of conversation. So the question is, what was the conversation about?
So Krishan said she apologized for bringing it out on the network and on social media, but she is not apologizing for
Oh, well,
her
yeah, I think
standing in
that.
her truth. But
Yeah.
Tasiki you gotta watch this next episode and listen to when she's whispering too, and what she's saying to Chrisean. Yeah, she was talking a lot of shit, but it was funny. I ain't even gonna lie.
Everything just seemed so confusing because the way they set the scene up, it kind of they had it as to where Chrisean was just all over the place. Basically, that I felt like that's what it was given.
So
Um,
what it was is they wanted you if you heard Natalie now, everybody kept saying let Chrisean speak, but
mhm.
Tasiki wouldn't. She kept getting loud. It was like she didn't want her to speak, especially when she said, okay, let's put the truth out there. She got even louder. She wasn't trying to allow, she was all over the place. She kept switching up the topic and all of that. She didn't want her to basically speak the truth.
And honestly, can we talk about Sarah once again? Because no shade, I don't remember her season fully from Bad Girls Club, but you got on this green screen and you said you saved now. So I'm trying to figure out what
Yeah,
part
when
is
did
she
that happen?
even? When did you get? Huh?
I said, when did that happen?
When she got on the green screen and said that?
No, I'm saying, when did she get saved?
Oh, girl. Oh, okay. So I should stay confused then because I don't remember seeing nothing about that. For one, you haven't been in none of the blog. You have no one has been talking about you.
No.
But you see what happened to I don't remember her name, but the little girl who was on Dr. Phil Catch Me Outside. How about that girl? She found Jesus too, and she's not even on Zeus Network anymore. So they bring it back
Oh,
another.
I think you mixing them up. You talking about Whoa Vicky?
Yeah, well, Vicky. Okay, so Vicky
Yeah, she
came on.
over in Africa some doggone where.
Same type of situation. It's just like, what is Sarah? What was the purpose of bringing her into the cast? Because I feel like
Because
they
she
steady
was
doing these resurrections.
because she was a part of that season of the BGC girls when
Child,
with Camila
please.
and all of them.
Come on now.
You remember she was the one. Remember her and Camila did what they did with each other in the shower, and then after that, Sarah started acting crazy, and Camila had to whoop her up.
Yeah, it's just she to me. I just she was not one of the girls. She was not my fave. I'm just gonna be flat out
Look,
honest about it.
Sarah's irritating. She's very
And that's
annoying.
what I'm saying. What she's bringing nut because what's gonna happen is she's gonna be annoying on here, and it's gonna be an issue with one of them girls. And I have a feeling she's gonna get into it with Tasiki for some reason.
I don't think that I think after last night's episode, I believe her and Judy are not gonna be there. I think they're gonna be
Mm,
gone if they didn't already leave. Because I don't even remember seeing her in the scene last night. To be honest,
child. What else do I have over here? Because who else fought? Lex getting her lick back with Tavi and Fana.
Tavi. Oh, when they jumped her.
Yeah, and then try girl. Then the one that swung on Scotty. And then on the reunion. Damn, what's this girl name? Where is it? I put it in here. Yeah, Lex. Lex snuck Scotty, and when they tried to have a conversation about it, she lied and said she didn't. Then they played the clip, and the conversation kept going. And you went from saying you didn't do it to it was needed. It was needed. So you did sneak her.
She kept messing with her all season, last season. I don't know what it was about, but it just seemed like she was a target. So I was like, did this have something to do with Natalie? Did Natalie, put her up to this? Or it's being alleged, because I don't know if you saw the video when Scotty announced that she was pregnant, and Summer was like, because Summer be doing reviews on the episode. She was like, after Scotty announced, she said, now watch Big Lex's face. And the camera pointed towards Big Lex, and she just had
Man.
this look on her face. So it's being alleged that she's sleeping with Lemmy too.
And I'm also trying to figure out why they stopped her from fighting Donna. Because if you heard the host, they're gonna say something. She's not in her weight class, girl. Some of them girls not in nobody weight class. If we're really gonna be honest about it, is any other girls in Rolly's weight class, and
No,
how many other girls are in
Slim
Biggie's weight
definitely
class?
wasn't in Rolly's weight class, and the
Because
way they allowed her to do her, that was crazy.
not even only that. Let's talk about the girls that went up against Tasiki, and Tasiki is solid.
Yeah,
So weight ain't had nothing to do with that. If they needed to run around, they should have ran around. It's too much, and it's way too much jumping going on.
I don't understand why Anna keep getting a pass. Like last night, what she did last night, it was like wow,
A lot of
like,
them keep getting a pass, and
and
I'm
nobody called her out on it.
no, and I'm surprised Anna still didn't run it no way because it's just like, huh?
What I wanted to see is I wanted to see Chrisean get her ass.
When
That's
I tell you if that, oh my god, man, listen,
I want her to get her, and I want her to get Mariah. While Mariah on social media popping it,
Mariah Lynn.
yeah, because Chrisean told Tasiki, she told her your little goons. I mean, no, your little minions. She called them minions. So Mariah called herself responding to it and talking hella shit, talking about how she been with all these men and talking about her parenting. And I'm like, man, Chrisean, just backslide for a minute and then repent and beat the fuck out of her.
Okay, and at this point, anybody who has anything to say about her situation or my child ain't got nothing to do with me being on TV, and she need to pop anybody who open their mouth about that child.
Yeah, because that's the first that's the
It's
main
just
thing
the
they
lowest.
do.
They can't really get under her skin, but saying something, they know what to say to her to make her pop out, and that's really what they fishing for.
Yeah.
Like, ugh, I don't. Ew, this
But Summer
child.
got I ain't gonna lie, Summer got a couple good hits in on Stasiki.
She did. She did. I'm not gonna hold you. She did. I don't even understand why Secret was trying to fight her, but you, girl, you got a
It
whole
looked it crazy
cigarette and a
because
purse in your hand out there like somebody mama.
yeah, it looked it crazy because okay, when they was at the restaurant, you already addressed her and you slapped her.
Uh-huh.
When they came to that house or whatever, and they was all in the back wherever they was at, when Summer was talking shit, she was not talking to Tasiki. You just wanted it's because the fans say she's boring. So you go and pick the smallest person to keep fighting. That makes you look stupid. She did not have to fight Summer again. And I feel like the reason why Summer kept talking shit is because that's the only defense she has. She already knows she can't whoop her. You know what I'm saying? She was
Mhm.
trying, but it's like, okay, you want to keep fighting me, bitch, and you know you finna whoop me. I'm gonna keep antagonizing you.
Sometimes Summer reminds me of that little sister who do all the talking and the sneak dissing, and when it's time to fight, she can't handle it. She let her older sister jump in. That's what she get me.
No, actually, Tasiki is the only fight that I've seen that she kind of was running from. She fights everybody
Oh,
else.
of
Summer don't back
course,
down from
baby.
none of
She
her
knows
fights,
she
even
can't
though
handle
she
Sissy.
loses most of the time. She doesn't
Hmm.
back down. But I mean, let's be honest. She already knew she couldn't whoop Tasiki, but Tasiki kept coming for her, and it's like, get this bitch, get this bitch. Okay, well then I'm going to keep talking.
Okay, like girl, make up your mind.
Like when they had her in that little room or whatever, and she was talking to Tommy. Tasika didn't have to run in there and start fighting on that girl again.
She really didn't,
It's
and she
like
need to
at
get
this
herself
point,
under
let it go,
control. Like,
Tasiki.
oh, I don't.
To me, it was a lot of deflecting on Taziki's end. I'm just be real.
But it was. It's like they acting like cars who engine can't get right. Like, damn, we here.
And then,
Like,
have you
girl,
ever noticed though? Every time it's somebody that could possibly stand up or go toe to toe with Tasiki, they always end up befriending each other. Have you noticed that when Big
mm,
Ivory came on the first season that she came on? All of a
yeah,
sudden,
that's
oh, they friends. Now her and
yeah.
Biz Lex, they twinning. Like, come on, like
It's another situation I can bring up from a past season dealing with Tasiki, but I don't remember none of the girl's name or the situation entirely. I'm gonna go back and rewatch and bring it on to the next episode. But that's because, child, they don't want to get whooped by her. That's the issue. You're gonna go befriend your motherfucking bully so you can continue on by how you continue on without possibly having something to say. And you're still gonna have something sick to say, regardless of if you're friends with her or not. It's just it's not gonna get back to her now because it's just like, oh, that's not good, bitch. That's not your good Judy. Y'all
that,
faking, so can't nobody put no pause on y'all.
and that's the reason why I think that Dolly and Big Lex threw Summer under the bus. I mean, let's be real. Yeah, y'all kept telling her, "Shut up, Summer. You're doing too much." Summer is the same Summer she's been the last 2 seasons. She's
Hmm.
done this shit all throughout all of the seasons, and y'all was with the shits. Everybody else that Summer started shit with, y'all was with it. Now all of a sudden, because it's Tasiki,
Because they know they're gonna have to
too
line it
much.
up with both of them. But they come on. Was one thing about it, regardless of what Tasiki and Chrisean got going on, Chrisean is not letting her sister get jumped. And I don't care what
No,
nobody say.
she
Y'all
not.
all doing what y'all doing because y'all are scared that if y'all try to Siki, you're not just gonna have to fight her. Y'all gonna get two ass whoopings, and it's gonna be ass whoopings that y'all don't want.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would have liked to see the big three go up against Tasiki, Krishan, and Marsh.
Girl, they are
They
gonna
was
get
gonna
their ass
handle them.
mopped.
That was gonna be
They was
good, and I
gonna get
think that's what
mopped.
Lemmy wanted, but it just didn't go that way.
That's exactly what Lemmy wants. Come on, man. If we've been hearing about all of this stuff going on behind the scenes regarding Lemmy, we done read and looked at all the screenshots behind the scene going on with Lemmy. That is exactly what he wants. But see, the thing about it is Lemmy is playing it smart because he don't want no type of paperwork or lawsuits coming from certain type of areas. So he's indirectly putting them in certain scenes in certain situations so
Yeah,
it can just happen on its own and it's not.
yeah,
It's
yep,
it there wasn't be no fight. He was talking too much shit. Man, listen, it says I feel like they should have kept their family business off of there.
yeah. The family
Yes,
business should have
yes,
stayed off, and that
yes.
and it wasn't resolved, so they shouldn't have. They just shouldn't have came on there. I
Man,
got
listen.
a video of because
Oh,
you know
I oh
Summer,
okay.
Summer and
Uh-huh.
Rolly is going at it. She funny.
Matter of fact, I'm going live. Give me a minute. I got a business meeting, ho. I'm on your ass. And bitch,
Let me
why you?
start from the
And I ain't
recording.
been in that. I just woke up.
Okay, there we go.
Rolly, big bag. Cadillac, give a dog a bone, bitch. If
Oh
you
yeah,
don't
I
get
watched
the
this
fuck
earlier.
out my face, girl, don't get mad at me because you got your ass beat by Daisy. I said what I said, and Zeus clipped that out too. They clipped out the part that I said, no, Rolly, bring your big fat ass down here. Bring your big fat ass down here. Ain't no run round. That's it. That's my shit. That's my shit. You get your big fat ass down here and run that fade. Get your ass beat because you ain't win that. At least I stand on shit when I lose, bitch. You ain't win that. Bring your fat ass back down here, mama. Is you dumb and wig? Bitch, I got more wigs than you. I had on an orange wig for my baddie visual yesterday. Bitch, I changed my wig. Tay, where is Tay? Tay, how many times I come to you a week? Bitch, fuck, Storm. How many times I'm at your shop? Bitch, I get my wig. Bitch, I might go today. Bitch, I got a cold. That's it. That's the only reason I ain't gonna get my shit done today, because I'm kind of bored. I'm thinking I'm gonna throw
Girl.
on another. Bitch, I'm in an apartment for 5 months now, bitch. And I don't give a fuck. I still move like I'm broke around this motherfucker. I signed my motherfucking mortgage on my crib in 3 weeks, bitch. Which one of y'all bitches got mortgages around? What? Tommy! Tommy, show me your mortgage, please.
Oh,
Hope you ain't got no lease song dropping soon, bitch. Fuck you,
oh
bitch. I just
Lord.
woke up. I'm in my raw, bitch. My dog's running around my crib. The one that you wanted. Fat ass bitch, the real T is got mortgages around. What? Tommy! Big ass on you, big fat ass hoe.
And
Matter of fact,
then
I'm going live. Give me a minute. I got a business meeting, hoe. I'm on your ass. And bitch, why you all y'all bitches worry about my shit? I know I got some good pussy, bitch. You probably want to try it. Too bad I let Lex hit instead of you. Then you on
oh
this bitch talking about, oh yeah, Summer be like her. Who want to be like that, bitch? I don't want to be like that, bitch. I want to be like Summer, none other, bitch. You want to be like that, bitch.
This guy's the cause.
She don't stop.
girl. No, she don't. And she just kept going. And then, girl, okay, it's calling Tommy out to me is delusional.
Was she calling her out, or was she calling her name?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because I
Because what do
could
you
have swore
mean,
her and
Tommy?
Tommy was cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean, Tommy? Tommy, what? Baby, please don't call Tommy out and make that girl do something crazy. Because, you know, Tommy, she doesn't have a filter on her actions or words. Y'all seen how she showed up to that Airbnb with that BB Pew Pew. So, girl, why you calling Tommy? We got to clear that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some further digging on that one because
Yeah, because I don't like girl,
I thought that
please.
because she had just said in another live that she fucked with Tommy and Krishan and somebody else. Matter of fact, she said she fought was it She fought somebody for Tommy's daughter. Somebody, Big Lex allegedly fought Tommy's daughter or some shit.
I mean, daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, these hoes get real active offline.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. Let me see that fight.
Yep. That's
She
what
said, I said, Lex and her, girl, I didn't even know they
yeah,
messed
and if you
around.
pay attention to her, because it's like, okay, Summer already told you up on the step. She literally took her hand and put it in your face and said, F you. And you was like, okay, F you, and you walked away, but you still trying to follow up behind her. You still trying to talk to her. And she's basically telling you, F you. She don't mess with you no more. She don't want to be your friend. You crying. You steady trying to go, have this friendship. She basically done told you to kiss her ass. And so in the next episode, Big Lex is supposed to, really get on Summer. And it's like the way she beat her, it's way worse than because Tasiki wasn't really trying to give it to her like that. But the way she beat her, where did that aggression come from? It can't just be from her unfollowing you and not wanting to talk to you no more. It can't just be from that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to come to the surface level real soon. The rest of the details, if anything.
And Summer keep talking about how they got down.
Baby, they act like some little ass girls in high school.
It's funny as hell. Summer is
She
made. I ain't gonna lie. If Summer wasn't on these seasons, the seasons would be really boring. I'm gonna be honest, because none of the rest of the girls really have no storylines.
No, not from what I've been watching. They don't.
Tommy will do her thing, come in on a camel or something, pull out a BB gun or something like that. But I don't know. Rolly's boring. It's fine. I'm glad that somebody finally came in and fought her and was able to, handle her.
Her storyline ended after the thing with her son and when that got put on air, and after she did those interviews and after her surgery, it just kind of went like, okay, now what?
Yeah. Yep. It went boring. So with Summer leaving, I don't know how it's going. I don't know how it's going to go.
The child, you know exactly how it's gonna go because we watch it all the time. Zeus is gonna find a way to strip them scenes down, and they're gonna make a false storyline. If you notice how, like, for an example, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you an example because we just talked about one, the rooftop situation. I feel like that was fetching for a storyline because you called Natalie out. You came in here and got hyped after the girls pointed you out and said you was being calm, and then you pointed out something. They're gonna make storylines, and we already know how Zeus get down.
Yeah. But the storylines gotta make sense though. To me, I feel like none of the fights made sense after Chrisean left. Chrisean's fights was not staged.
No, there wasn't. None of them.
None of those fights were staged. So it's like after she left, it was like they didn't have that natural energy. So they start trying to script stuff. And then the girls is coming on there, they're boring. They scared that they're not gonna come back another season or they gonna get sent home. So they start trying to stage stuff and it just don't be making sense.
Oh, they need to figure it out, or Zeus need to take their production into another level. And here's the thing about it: Zeus is holding back because, like you said earlier, they're already not on contract for certain things, and the contracts that they are on for is basically them say, "Hey, we want y'all to come do specifically this, and if it ain't this, get the hell on." They
Yeah.
can easily let these girls actually build a storyline, do things that they're supposed to be doing during the show, but it's like when all of your views have come strictly for the fight scenes, nobody really gives a fuck about a storyline.
Right.
Because I mean, they're this far in the game, they're gonna fuck around and disappear just like Bad Girls Club.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. So I can't really show, the fight with where they tried to jump Chrisean. The girl smacked her, or whatever, and then other girls, she sent the other girls in to get at her. They supposed to have been criplets or cripettes or whatever you want to call them. But whoever sent them, they should have checked their resume because they sent the wrong soldiers in. And I was looking like, pull them out. Because she handled them all. That's crazy. How you get jumped by 6 females and you come out with no scratches, no marks? Her little white shirt didn't even have dirt on it.
Cause that bitch wasn't hitting on shit.
They was running up and she was like cracking them, like literally cracking them.
Baby, why are they steady trying Chrisean and Tasiki? I'm not trying to say that they're just indestructible, but you steady trying to find reasons, knowing that y'all don't have a choice but to jump these girls. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't have a choice but to jump these girls.
Yeah.
And Blue not going, we already seen her, like when she folded that bitch up in that sink. Y'all honestly think y'all finna whoop her? Did y'all see what she was doing on Blueface's show?
And then he, you know, he's a piece of shit of a man. I'm gonna just say that.
Girl, please.
Because you to go and share the video of the girl smacking her, and then you gonna say don't mess with whatever he said, you're childish.
It's fuck. Let's just
like your baby mom could have lost her life out there or been severely injured and put in a hospital because there was men out there too, and they had her surrounded, and you didn't give a fuck, and you making a hee and a ha ha about it.
And you such this hard nigga, baby. That's the mother of your child. And number 2, if you going like how you say you going, you couldn't do like what? Like where is your call? You a store hopper at best, nigga. I'm not going for none of that. I don't care what game he rep or none of that. You a store hopper. You a lame. Even the stuff that you got going on in the media with this new girl that he is a child in a man's body.
But look who raised him.
Exactly.
So this is what she had to remind him of.
I can't even see what it's saying.
She said, "You forgot I had to get in the field with you when you tried putting fear in me and slapping me around. So I had to basically she had to show him she had to give him the business when he tried slapping her.
And you can't even beat her ass. So
2
what them
black
hoes
eyes.
on the show?
And let's not forget, she took that Hennessy bottle to the back of his head.
Oh, I ain't gonna never forget that. She needed to.
But she told him that he wasn't even on the politics shit. She was like, you ain't gonna come to Compton without security. So she just called him out. It's like, dude.
Let's call a spade a spade. It is what it is. And the sad part about it is, and we've said this on this platform multiple times, and the viewers know it. Blueface only uses Chrisean for clout because he's dead. It's over with for him. Your career is not moving no more. You and Carlissa, whatever the hell her name is, y'all steady trying to find ways to get back to the game, but every time we see the ways that y'all find, it's through Chrisean.
Yeah, because have you noticed every interview he has gone on so far? It has not been an interview that her name is not mentioned throughout the interview. Even on Carlissa's show, when he just sat up there and disrespected the heck out of his mom, whose name kept being brought up? Between the both of them, they both kept bringing up her name. Both of them. She kept throwing her little shots. He kept throwing his little shots. But then he sat up there and disrespected the hell out of you. And I wouldn't have even aired that. That would have been a show that would have been cut out. Like, your son literally just sat up here and called you a hoe. He literally just sat up here and said, you just gave 50 Cent and Shaq head. He disrespected her so bad.
Not even the recent things that he and as quiet as it's kept about the comments I was making about, you know what? He called her out for that not too long ago.
Yes.
Didn't he tell her once upon a time that you ain't my type?
Yeah. And he said this, he said, she wants to be the head, be in charge. And he said, Mom, I will never "Uck you. You're just not my type of woman."
And then what blew me about it was the media. Because the question from the media to him was, well, if she was your type, like everything about it is just jacked up.
It's crazy.
It's sick, is what it is.
It's like they jealous of that girl. I don't know. Even certain people in his family. It's crazy, but let me get to this because I want to see what do they have to say. Everybody always comes out and talks about Chrisean and her parenting. What do we have to say about Miss Jaidyn?
Let's talk about it.
But y'all see that? She was just hit. She was just in a accident. She didn't hit damn near 3 parked cars. And do you see the damage that she did? Look at all them cars she hit. How fast was you going to hit parked cars to make them hit each other and do damage like that? And she was under the influence, allegedly. And look, she had her kids in the car. What's going to be said about that? Is that good parenting?
Girl, no. And you know all they finna do is dust underneath the rug.
That ain't good parenting to me. And then what's crazy, though, what's a slap in the face? You just totaled all them people's cars, and then y'all jump on the internet and show off and boast about a new Range Rover.
Chill.
She left the scene.
Yeah, she did.
She left the scene. But that's like a slap in the face. Y'all ain't apologized. Y'all ain't tried to reach out to these people, and then you jump on social media.
You think they're gonna get away with that?
I hope not, because the girl whose car she been on social media telling people like make this go viral. She is the one letting it be known. No, she was drunk. She was drunk and she had her kids in the car. Somebody tried to say that another car hit their brakes and that's how the accident started. All of them cars is parked. So what are y'all talking about?
So how? Just how? You ain't get brake check, girl. And if you did get brake check, that means you wasn't paying attention.
Exactly. But this is not the first time that Jaidyn's been drinking and driving either.
It's not. And didn't she recently just get into a situation where they blamed it on Chrisean? I got to pull that up. It was another conversation that was just going on. I gotta find it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Is you talking about it having something to do with the reason why he went to jail?
Yeah, that might be that might be it. I know I got the video though. It's somewhere. I just don't have it now.
Yeah, I want to see what's gonna be said about that because everybody drags Chrisean for every little thing. They point out every little thing. I want to see how much of the hate pages is going to speak on this.
And child, please, I wouldn't want my son around Blueface nowhere. They can stop talking about him and that baby and try to make it seem like Clarissa and them doing the same thing. Because then Blueface just go viral for bullying his son, for leaving a fucking pool party and wanting to go in the house and get some snacks, things that kids do when they outside running all day. You called him gay because he don't want to.
They had a whole bunch of strippers over at the house. They had a whole bunch of strippers over at the house, and he was in the pantry getting snacks, and he was asking him, "What is you doing in here? Why you ain't out there? All them women out there, is you gay?" That's not the first time he's questioned that boy about his sexuality.
Yeah, please. Chrisean need to get full custody of that baby and go about her business.
And stay away.
Try to get them DNA tested. It's just all a mess. It's really a lot going on with all of the cast members from everywhere. My timeline is being flooded.
Yeah. So yeah, you gotta watch the last episode. I promise you, you go be like, "What?" I don't even.
I'm watching that tonight. You know, I'm gonna text you. I'm watching that tonight.
You got to. Well, that's all I got for now. Until next time, you guys. Thank you all for tuning in, and you guys have a good night.
Night.
Sipping tea, steamy, kettle gone wild. Dropping truth bombs, touch our style. Gossip sharper than a barbershop blade. Box of secrets stacked century made. All up in the business, airing the scroll. Confessions poured fast, out of control. Sip and talk sessions, yeah we unfold. Spilling deep piping as the stories get told. Drama brewed strong, ain't decaf, nah. Twisted tales hotter than grandma spa. Join Ms. Londa bold with the caps. Tongues doing hate cardio, no nap. All up in the